Is your engine backfiring, idling roughly, or smelling like it is running way too rich? You could be dealing with code P0105. This code stands for a manifold absolute pressure, or MAP, circuit malfunction. The MAP sensor is a vital part of your fuel management system. It measures the pressure inside your intake manifold to tell the computer how much load the engine is under. When you step on the gas, the vacuum drops and pressure rises, telling the computer to add more fuel. When you coast, the vacuum is high and the computer cuts back the fuel. When this circuit malfunctions, the computer is flying blind, which can cause poor performance, stalling, or black smoke from the exhaust. The computer also cross-checks the MAP sensor against the throttle position sensor, or TPS. If your foot is on the floor but the MAP sensor says you are coasting, the computer knows something is wrong and sets this code. To troubleshoot this, you need to determine if the sensor is dead, the wiring is bad, or if you have a vacuum leak. A vacuum leak is a very common cause, because if air is leaking into the manifold, the sensor readings will be off. Check the vacuum hose connected to the MAP sensor for cracks or clogs. If the hose is good, grab your scan tool. With the ignition on and the engine off, the MAP sensor should read the same as the outside atmospheric pressure, which is usually around 4 to 5 volts, depending on your altitude. If you are at sea level, it should be around 4 volts. If you live in the mountains, it will be lower. Start the engine. At idle, the voltage should drop to about 1 volt because of the engine vacuum. If the voltage does not change when you rev the engine, the sensor might be stuck. You can verify this with a digital multimeter. Back probe the signal wire and watch the voltage as you snap the throttle. It should jump up and then settle back down. If the sensor is unresponsive, test the wiring connector. Make sure you have a solid 5-volt reference and a good ground coming from the computer. If the wiring checks out but the signal is flatline, replace the MAP sensor. Also, do not forget to check the connector pins for corrosion, as a bad connection can cause intermittent failures. Once you have found the culprit, whether it is a vacuum leak or a bad sensor, fix it, clear the code, and your engine should run smooth again. Thanks for watching.